I have known Peter for 40-something years. Peter and Cathy adopted 2 sons. First they adopted Colin, and 2 years later they adopted Brian. Colin had a problem with reading and spelling, and when Colin was 9 years old, Cathy brought him to my place, to the house where I worked with Colin, and sometimes Peter brought him. I hardly spoke a word to him. I said hello to him and I said bye-bye to him, because he was my late husband's friend and Cathy was my friend. Peter phoned to tell me about Cathy's death. It was unexpected. Well, he was overcome by grief. I just went up to him and made a point of saying to him, that I feel for him, because I'd lost Jamie by then about 7 or 9 years ago, and I feel for him and he'll be in my thoughts. I phoned once or twice just to speak to him, but nothing more. We had a mutual friend or friends, and she phoned Peter to hear how he was, and he said to her, the weekends catch him, they're very lonely. And she said to him, well, Cathy says the same. Her weekends are bad. Why don't you go and see Cathy? Now here he's in Hillcrest and I'm up in Brackenhurst, Alberton. He phoned me and asked whether he could come and have tea. And Lisa Malloy worked for me for 37 years. And I laughed because I was a very sort of a casual person. And she said to me, "Koppies, nie mugs nie." So I said to her, "Lisa, sê vir my, moet my pinkie uitstaan of hoe moet ek vir hierdie man tee gee?" But I never had a man coming to have coffee or tea with me in the afternoon. So he came, and we were so much at ease with one another. And so it began. It was a lovely, lovely relationship. And, we spoke about getting married and all, but I was the one that kept on saying no, because I didn't want to be Cathy Cass, because Cathy Cass was a wonderful woman, and I felt I could never fill her shoes. And a few weeks ago, Peter asked me on a Tuesday evening whether we could get engaged. Why not? Here, I sleep in a room there, he sleeps in a room there. We love one another very dearly. Why keep on saying no? The Wednesday I went through to him and I said, "We're getting married." We're getting married. And then Thursday he said to me, "What are we going to do about wedding rings?" And I said, "Well, I don't know, but we'll get them." I saw the Silver Lady's signs up, and I went to her and I was saying, this old 81-year-old is getting married to an 87-year-old. And they said, wow, wonderful. So I said, but we haven't got wedding rings. So her husband said, we have a set, and it fitted my fingers. So we had the rings to get married. And from then on, we started with our arrangements. I can only wish that everybody could have this wonderful experience. You know, people talk about the second time around, but the second time it's very unique, but it can have all the thrills of the first time. Because I know that Peter can sometimes, when he looks at me, I just know that he loves me very much. He knows the way I look at him, that I love him very much. I know I need never be alone. He needs never to be alone. And my best thing is when he has to go and lie and rest on his bed, I'm right there, and I lie next to him. Yeah. So it is wonderful. We both feel very blessed, don't we, Peter? I feel God's blessing on our getting together. We make ourselves happy here.